Well, happy Friday. How are my air signs doing today? Hope all is well with you and your loved ones and you're having a fantastic day. Or had a fantastic day, depending on where you're at. On this beautiful planet that we all share. Thank you for choosing my channel. I greatly appreciate that. If you could, I got the hiccups. I haven't even been drinking. Thank you for choosing my channel. I greatly appreciate that. If you could, would you please hit that like button? It'd help me to get my algorithms out onto the YouTube world, that more people would get my feed on this channel. And if you could, if you haven't yet, would you please subscribe to this channel? It would mean a lot to me, and I thank you. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. This is a general read, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. And let's see what message or messages are coming out for you for today. Last shuffle. Let there be wisdom, let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done, and remember all life is one. With truth and with heart may the highest be done, that all realms heal in the sun. Show me only my highest good, and for the highest good be done. Let this be without illusion, fantasy, or wishful thinking. Blessed be, Aho. Please show me clearly what I need to know for the highest good and best interest for all. Let it be with love and light. Thank you. Safe travels. Growth. Safe travel is a 30 card. Comes out to 3. Growth is 15. Breaks down to a 6. On your path that you are on right now, you have started a new journey. Or if you haven't, you're going to very, very shortly. You are going to go into your next, I'm hearing phase, but that's not, it's your next growth. It's the next part of you growing and seeing what you need to have. I mean, we're always growing here on this planet once we become spiritually awakened. But wherever you're heading for, healer. Healing yourself, healing others. This could be the next thing that you are heading for on your path, on your growth. Some of you may not understand that you're healers. There are millions of healers in this world. They are all wonderful as long as you work with love and light. If you're wondering how to get started in this, take a Reiki class, contact somebody that is a Reiki master. I am a Reiki master, teacher, certified, not self-proclaimed. But we all have that, gift and ability to heal ourselves, heal others. And you cannot be a good healer unless you heal yourself. Some of us do it one way, some do it another way. There are people that do energy healings. They've learned how to heal through energies. The biggest thing is when you become a healer, don't try to force somebody into a healing. If somebody says they're having a problem and your spiritual team tells you you can help them, make the gesture one time. Say, I can help you with that. And if they're open to it, that's fine. The biggest thing is they have to believe that it can happen. The worst ones I've ever worked with are doctors, because they are so arrogant, thinking that they're the only ones that can heal anybody in this world. And they're not. The other thing you have to remember is you are human, and if it's on this person's path for them to have this affliction for the rest of their lives, then so be it. You have to accept it. You cannot change their destiny on that if it has been written in with them. And I'm getting, especially with certain health concerns, people will come in and say, I can heal you this and that. Say heart problems, diabetes, or cancer. If it is on their path, you cannot change their path. Just be aware of that. But this is going to be something you're thinking about. I can feel it. This is a direction you're ready to go into. You're going to be really good at it. Women naturally are better than men. The mom's kiss heals everything. But there are a lot of men out there that are fantastic healers. Believe in yourself. The hardest part is believing in yourself without being arrogant. Like I said, you cannot go around and force somebody to do something they don't want to do. And it all has to be done with love and light. But this is your next growth path. Is stepping into healing yourself, healing others, moving forward. My cards are upside down. 7 of coins. This is going to be a path you're going to head for. The 7 of coins is the planting of the seeds and moving forward and watching things grow. Excuse me, learning how to do something like become a healer. It's interesting. And I had to go through some physical therapy. Now there's things in life that you just go through. You know you can heal yourself, but you have to experience things and grow things because there are people that you meet on your path. Just like I go to a chiropractor once a week because I can't crack my back, and I am not going to crack my neck. Nope. I'll let a professional do that. But anyways, I was going through physical therapy, and the one young lady that was there, Kim, I don't think she's going to mind me telling her name, but every time she would do the massages on me, her hands, I need a drink here, excuse me. Thank you for letting me do that. Every time she would do the massages on me, my guides, her hands were just warm, really hot. And my guides would go, you need to ask her about her hands. And I go, and so I started. And one day I looked at her and I said, boy, your hands are so warm. And she goes, I don't know why. She goes, you're the only patient I have that my hands get really hot. She goes, people are always complaining how cold my hands are. Well, I was there as a healer, trying to get her to open up to her ways of healing people, opening up her ways to become a healer. I told her the book to read, told her if she would like to continue and become, I would teach her all the way through it. And never heard back, but that's fine. That's what you have to do. You have to let people make their own choices. But she went and told her husband, she goes, when this one guy comes in, he's the only guy that my hands are not cold in life. They get so hot when I have to massage him, when I start touching him. What she was doing was feeling my healing energy. And since I was laying on a table, she was the ground for it. So it was going through me into her to the ground. Fantastic. I used to do a healing for a lady that had a knee problem, and we did really good. But poor Tina, it'd be the dead of winter, and that poor girl would, at the church that I go to, we have a healing session prior to services. And that poor girl would basically take off as much clothes as she could, because when I would do the healing on her, she would start sweating. And her and I always cracked up about that. I would start the healing and she would go, just a minute, you gotta stop. And she'd start taking off sweaters and other things. She goes, I am always cold, but when you do healings on me, I am so hot. And you can see her, she starts sweating. But that's the energy from the divine in the universe that's coming to you. That's part of being a healer. and it's enjoyable. It's fun. But you're setting your course for that. The 10 of coins. This is what you have planned for you. This is how you're going to be helping others. Now, pentacles are not always a lot of money, but a lot of sharing, a lot of giving to people. And when you find the joy and the love in your heart, you appreciate that. And the 10 of Pentacles is so wonderful. And the 10 is a 1 and a 0, so it goes to 1. And the next suit that it would be going to the Ace, which is the Ace of Wands. Your passion, your love, your new start, everything that's heading towards you. 4 coins. This could be the future you could grow on. Helping people. Doing healings on them. And there's so much more than just physical. There's emotional. You can help people with PTSD. Just emotional traumas that they have, by taking them to the day it happened, and with the energies coming through you, ask them, how would your day be if this didn't happen? And it takes more than one time, unfortunately. I mean, we could always get to that, but as you work with them, when they start having the traumatic episodes of them coming back to them, you train them for their mind automatically to go to the day that it's like not blocking it. You're just changing it to help them with it. And what did I just say? The Ace of Wands. There it is. Passion, love, new beginning, growth, abundance. The Queen of Swords, being truthful with yourself. You feel that you have the gifts and abilities. Being truthful with others. Knowing that this is what you want to do in life. This is where you need to go, what you need to do. You're not going to feel empty. When this steps in, the feeling when you can, even part of being a healer, I have connected people with people who have crossed over. I had a mom. She came to the church, and I'm going to tell you the church I go to. It's in Davison, Michigan. It's the First Metaphysical Church. Google it if you want to come to services there. But and the thing about the Metaphysical Church is everybody there has gifts and abilities, and you can open up and talk openly about what's going on without worry about being judged or criticized or ridiculed. Just to let you know. But you're feeling, you're gonna look back and so how when you start helping people that you don't have that lack. And what I started to say was, I had a lady who came, and I didn't realize till after I had the healing. And when I do the healings at church, I just do a general healing, which is, unless you come there and tell me you have a specific problem, then I just go and try to induce love, light, calmness, peace, joy. And if there's anything negative or anything that is hurting in your body, to relieve those pains and to open people up. And when you start giving them peace and the love and that, this lady connected with her son who committed suicide. After I got done healing her, she wouldn't let me go. She kept hugging me and she kept thanking me because she had seen over 20 people that were Reiki masters, and none of them brought her to the point of getting in contact with her deceased son. I was the first one. The feeling you have is amazing. 4 Wands. This may lead you to the life that you've always dreamt of, the happiness, the joy of being what you want to be in your life, to see where you need to go and what you need to do. This is going to be so much more than you can think of. It's going to be so fulfilling for you. But you have to be truthful with yourself. Don't try to oversell yourself to people. The The Page of Swords, it's young energy, truthfulness, honesty, new beginnings, seeing things for what they really are, connecting with your spiritual side, your spiritual team more than you ever have before. I apologize for this, but I talked way more about myself than I did about the cards, but you have the gift of becoming a healer. You can grow into this, and this path, if you choose it, it's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be so great. It's going to bring you so much fulfillment, and you're going to start understanding on how to be truthful with yourself, your heart, your mind, your body, and how you can heal things. Stay connected with your spiritual team. The idea of lack and poverty, of not having enough, if you follow this path, it's not going to happen. If you do it in the good, the highest light, and the best intentions for all, the divine and the universe will always take care of you. All right, that's my message and your message for today. My message to you for today: love and light, and namaste.